we're doing this one different. This video is all 10 players that signed up for Elo Hell. So at the start of stream, I put up a link and you could sign up if you believe you're in Elo Hell. Put your name and your current rank and the rank you think you should be. Everyone in here is in Elo Hell. All 10 players. I don't know if they all realize it. I know I mentioned it, but I don't know if they realize everyone in here is Elo Hell or just a couple of them. They all think they're in Elo Hell. So there should realistically be one of two outcomes. Either one of them is going to pop off because he's really in Elo Hell and just better than everybody else, and we're going to see it, and then we're going to go put him in real Elo Hell video. Or they're all going to be the same skill and they're all going to be really good. I'm not really thinking that's going to happen. We've all seen every other video of what's happened where people think they're in Elo Hell. There's 2 players at 1700 MMR in this game. One on blue team, one on red team. And then most of the other players hovered between like 1300 and 1500 MMR. And there's one 1200 MMR player, I believe. I'm expecting it to be a rough match, a shit show, as someone just said in chat. But one person I think one person will stand out. I'm very much expecting one person to stand out here. I don't know who it'll be. I have no idea. Now, the one thing with doing it this way, like I said, I'm testing this. I want to see how, it works out, is you don't get to play a role. I didn't pick, 2 junglers, 2 mids, 2 ADCs. Some people might get the role, some people might not. And I'm not going to be in control of that because when you guys are playing ranked games, you aren't getting your role. So I wanted to see how it plays out when you don't automatically get your role and your main god, and see if maybe that's why you lose, because you don't have a god pool. You have a god puddle of 1 god or 2 gods. You need to get 3 or 4. Or if you're really bad at other roles and it shows, we'll see. This probably won't be the way I do it regularly. I just wanted to experiment, and because there was a lot of gold Elo Hell players tonight, I figured this is a good time to try it out. This is what everyone wanted me to call these Ego Hell. I see Cthulhu, who's not really that good, so that's surprising. Rest of the comp mostly okay, except for they have no mid laner.
Let's be boys.
So I don't know what's going on blue team. And then red team's comp is filthy, but has no, I guess it's hell support. Tsukiyomi solo. See, we're seeing weird stuff already. This is gold. This isn't even bronze or silver. This is a gold game. Honestly, the Cupid, the Janus, and the Hell all make sense. I don't know where Tsukiyomi and Naja are going. That's why they don't make sense. I'm going to poll chat, and then whenever this goes up on YouTube, I want your all's feedback too. Do you want me to top-down view like an SPL game or like a sub-league, or do you want me to bounce around FOVs and ride along with different people, and then as people are doing better or worse, go to the people that are doing better? It's what I could do is do top-down and then bounce, whoever is popping off will start following them along as they separate their skill levels. Or I could do a mix. So a lot of you are saying top down or both. So what I'll probably do is both. I think both will be better. The idea with this is if they all pop off, like if they're all playing well and I'm like, all right, they're all pretty good gold players, I'm going to give them the chance to do Elo Hells over the next little bit. If 1 or 2 of them pop off, I'm going to let those 1 or 2 be the people that go get to do an Elo Hell video, which is where these guys are all gold. Their MMRs vary, so it might change, but like the lower end gold players, if they're popping off, maybe we put them against diamond players. The higher end gold players, maybe we go against higher end diamond players, masters players, because that's 2 ranks. I usually I'm a firm believer that if you're in Elo Hell and it's real, you should be able to play 2 levels up from whatever your current rank is if you're that good. So I don't know who's where right now. I'm betting it's CERN mid, but it just doesn't. None of it makes sense. Make it make sense, man. And I don't know who's jungling, so we need them to buy items. There's been a huge fall off for controller players because the game is more difficult playing against PC players for a lot of people. Not everywhere, buddy. There are outliers. There are some very good controller players. There's a couple of grandmasters, like 1 or 2 grandmasters players, but there aren't 50 grandmasters controller players. So if you were GM before or even masters, it does not mean you are or ever will be again. You might need to up your skill a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna follow along from a top point of view. We've got Tsukiyomi versus Cthulhu solo. So this matchup will be interesting because I think that Tsukiyomi is gonna get bullied. He's going to damage Tsukiyomi. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe Cthulhu plays wrong. We've got a Weelix versus Naja in the mid. We have Chernabog ADC. I don't know where that came from. This might be an ADC player. So he got mid this game. He decided to play an ADC, which would be really smart. Janus mid on the enemy team. Bacchus support, Hell support, about to potentially go crazy. And then we got CERN ADC versus Cupid. The CERN is countered by the Cupid. So I like Red's team comp way better other than the Tsukiyomi. I like Blue's team comp if they pick these things to be comfortable. I think it just makes sense. And I can't fault them on, you know, this is what you should do. If you're an ADC and you get mid, play an ADC in mid. If that's what you're comfortable with, unless you're super comfortable with mid. It's not trolling. It definitely will work. Everyone doing the correct start. Thank God we're not dealing with that stuff anymore. Mid could turn into a fight if they want to. Naja's got crazy aggro here when they have that much clear. Dual lane also a slight fight. Red should never die though with Hell. There's just no reason to die. Blue getting bullied. And then Cthulhu is stomping Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi got to lane first by a lot. By a whole lot. And he's gonna get bullied for a hot minute. We'll probably see a lot of the real skill levels show around the 5, 6, 7 points because the early game pressure and stuff impact a lot of gold players. They don't know how to play it. To be fair, these guys say they're in Elo Hell, so they're not actually gold players in their own mind. They're plat or diamond. Blue's got the dual lane control, Red's got the mid lane control, and Blue has a soul lane control. Oh my hell, dude. Oh, Bacchus is in. Liam is EU. At least that's what it said on Smite Source. So he's probably playing with higher ping. I don't mind the Bacchus pick if he's going to be comboing. Naja rotating with the gank. Oh, we like set a back from getting poked out. So we're already seeing low calls. So that was no Chernobog call. No gank apparently? Okay, no follow-up. Weird. Duo lane, a little sketchy. That should have been a kill for duo lane. A lot of CC there. Oh, Wheelix following up. I think Chernobog, I'm like worried about the Chernobog now. Missed knock up on a Wheelix. Flop only hits one. Wheelix leaped in? This is such a sloppy fight. This is a why did Cern just leave? Okay, everything about this right here, these 6 players, make me think they're... This is the sketchiest gameplay I've ever seen in my life. I just saw 6 players do ring around the rosy with each other. In the dual lane. Oh, he had shell? He didn't shell the Wheelix? Alright. As of right now, my money is on... Oh, keep it going in. Is on none of the duo lane from either side being in Elo Hell. Oh! Wait, kill him. Wait, what? Why'd he back off? He misses the root combo and he backed off. I don't know why he S-keyed. I have no idea why he S-keyed for like he dashed in and then S-keyed. All right. What's up, Randy? Thank you for the 7 months. Charmaster, thank you for the 77 months. No invades or anything right now. Game basically even still. First blood to red team, giving them a 600 gold lead. The Bacchus didn't shell the Wheelix. I'm confused. Who are the bans? Normal stuff, actually. Herc, Hachi, Nem, Marticarus. Been seeing a lot of them get played lower levels right now. And then Serket, Thor, Vamana, Afro, and Baka. Okay, this is sketchy. This is sketchy. This is a terrible invade. So Naja's team had the first blood. He had an assist. He just got out leveled to 5 because he got this kill. But he just rotated in hyper late. You got to be at these buffs when they first come up. You can't try to invade them after. You just walked into him and died as Naja with no mobility. His blink was up too and he didn't get his blink off. Is there a way to turn damage numbers on during spectator? I don't think so. Sadly, I wish. All right, third party looking a lot cleaner. Does he flip this? All right, that was a little late. Duo lane died there. I want to watch this back and see what happened. Bach is super low. Oh. Oh. Wait. Wait, what? Why? You literally lived? What? You got soloed? Bro, I'm missing everything. I did not think Tsukiyomi would win this lane. He never should have won this lane. He is tanking so many creeps right now. This Cthulhu just tanked 6 creeps to the face. That was a really good, well-placed 3 on the Tsukiyomi. Free kill. All right, this is looking interesting so far. Red team up 3-1. I think third party was the one who was 1700 MMR gold 1. If I think for blue team, and we looked up. Was it Ghosty Blue? Was Ghosty Blue 1700 for red team? Because those two are the ones standing out right now, but they're not standing out enough for me to be like, yeah, they should be diamond. A lot of questionable play from these people. Look at the mechanics. People are living an extra 4, 5, 6 seconds in these mini skirmishes. Bacchus can't move. Oh, he saved them. No shot. That's a good turn rotation. The Bacchus couldn't move. The double knock-up saved him. So no one is the focus of this match because all 10 of these players said they were in Elo Hell. All 10 of these people signed up claiming they're in Elo Hell. So I put them all in the same match to see what it looks like. So far, I am not surprised, but also not too excited. Third party seems a lot more comfortable than the Naja. Mechanically, he's going for stuff. He's pushing it and obviously not getting it. But even when he went on the Janus, he's being aggro and trying to make plays by himself. Red team is grouping better, though. The duo lanes staying on top of each other perfectly. I have to really pay attention to the supports, too. Because the supports could honestly be in Elo Hell, and they could squeak by if we don't pay attention to the mechanics. Granted, this dude got Hell. He's got a crazy advantage there just in matchups. Cupid and CERN are popping off. It's a very slow-paced game. What's up, Infested? No, as of right now, there's a 0% chance Bacchus is Elo Hell. Maybe 1%. The Naja's lower for me, like 1%. The Cupid's looking clean. The Hell is looking clean. The Tsukiyomi's looking clean. The Awilix, I can't, like, I'm like 50-50. The Awilix, I'm kind of keeping my eye on. Wait, who did, oh, CERN killed Naja earlier. But we'll see. 4-1, 1200 gold lead. We'll follow in on whoever seems to be having a good game. Cupid's getting out farmed. No, he's not. He's at 100 gold lead. He does have 2 kills and only 100 gold lead. It's Hell split a lot more waves. The Bacchus died early and missed 2 waves. And then I think he rotated early too. That's why. That's all it is, man. Supports can make or break and give and taketh away. I do like seeing, I like seeing the Bacchus go for a gank because he knows that's a squishy Tsukiyomi in solo. I love seeing supports make plays. So while I'm still thinking probably not on the Bacchus because he's been in some very sketchy stuff so far, like die for no reason. But looking for a gank is good. Paying attention to wards too. Red's got a lot of wards. Blue has some wards up too. Red's got a lot of wards. Wheelix just flipped the mini creep. Oh, Naja missed a stun, but he free ulted. Janus following up. Cupid rotation. All right, Cupid is on the top of my list right now. That Wheelix just made the worst play I've ever seen in my life. All right, this Cupid's looking goated with the sauce, boys. He's looking good. He's looking real good. I'm gonna follow along with him a little bit. As I said, he misses a long range stun. Wish I knew who called this. Oh! Oh my goodness gracious, that Hell. Red team up 5-1 now. We looks 0-2. Still up a level. We looks is 0-2 and up a level on Naja. How? And they both went Transcendence, man. I swear on everything in my life, I create all these guides, I answer questions, I give you guys information and tips, and people just don't listen to them. 2 Transcendence gods who have tried to fight and not farm. You both have barely farmed this game. Cupid's gonna have some downtime here. Red team's collapsing, so I want to watch. Ghosty's getting poked out a lot now, struggling in lane. If that Cthulhu hadn't been overly aggressive and died early, he'd have a pretty big advantage in this lane. He's down about half a level. Will blue get in any anti-heal if they're not potatoes? If they're actually in elo hell, yeah. Both junglers are on my probably not list. Naja for sure, under leveled. A Wheelix for sure, just weird mechanics. Hell's having a solid game. All right, this Janice is just roaming the jungle for no reason. Gets 100. Well, yeah, there's all his beats. 1 HP. What's 1700 MMR? It's a number. It's a matchmaking rating number, dude. That was slightly close. Wait, did a Wheelix kill CERN again? Did I? No. He hasn't killed CERN at all yet. Wait, it's a wheel or not a Wheelix? The Cupid. The Cupid hasn't killed CERN yet. Oops. Good peel, I guess, from the Bacchus. Questionable plays from everybody. Naja whiffing ult, or not whiffing ult, getting beats ult. This Janice hasn't done anything respectable yet from what I can see. Naja and Janice are really low damage. Janice has 30% CDR too, so he should be doing more. The Wheelix is in a Wheelix main, number 9 on the leaderboard. Yeah. He seems comfortable on a Wheelix. He's styling on. Oh, he's getting destroyed. That was a no Fizzy Tsukiyomi who just melted him. CERN's up XP now. Oh my gosh, the CERN is up in XP. 0-0-0 CERN. 3-0-1 Cupid rotating 12-minute mark. I like to see the rotation, but I don't know if this is the best. CERN counter rotating after taking a wave. No pyro pulled. Both ADCs here. They're standing on a ward. The 2 ADCs just melted that. Okay. So Cupid rotated for literally 0 reason. She got a mid wave and then nothing. There's so much questionable play. This dude just went in 1v4 or 3. Double knockup from a Wheelix. All right, maybe I'm taking it back. The Wheelix looking a lot better right about now. This is a horrendous dive. Does he realize it? Yeah, he realized it. There's nobody standing out for me right now. A lot of people are doing the opposite of standing out. Cupid a blink? Cupid blink? This Cupid is going nuts, dude. And then he's just insta-dead. That's why I need Aegis. Not yet, Didra. I don't know. I don't know. This is a somewhat even compared to what I expected. Cupid going blink is ridiculously aggressive for no reason. Looks like the Janice is trying to get in on the action now. Wants to do a little bit more. Oh, dude, dash in place. Good portal from Janice. They're running. Wheelix is here. Yomi ult. Janice missed ult, but they get the kill. They definitely kill him for free. Dude, oh my damage. Double kill. He just died to fire. Okay, Naja, what was that? This. Oh, did you see that? The Naja ulted the Wheelix while the Wheelix was ulting the Tsukiyomi. No way he lives. No way. Janice out with 1 HP. Naja fighting the Bacchus to the fire. He dies to fire. The Wheelix gets out. Oh, the certain found the Janice. Janice portaled in the mid. All right. That fire just destroyed the Naja. It did 30% of his health off the one meteor. Is anyone standing out for you guys? The Wheelix looked clean mechanically. Naja looks terrible mechanically. Tsukiyomi still having a solid game, to be honest, and I thought he was gonna have a bad game. He's building more damage. He's playing it like Wukong. Except for he went Bluestone. Janice? I don't think Janice is playing horrible, but he's not playing great. He missed his ult. He landed his twos. He had one good portal too, I guess. But then he just portals in and dies mid lane. Because he aggressively portaled in, which you should never do. Fire Giant standing out to you? He like trying to 1v2 invade, I guess. Another Cupid. This Cupid rotates. Oh my gosh, how did they not kill this guy? Stopped right in front of him. Oh! He just inted. You have to pick a person to reset your cooldowns on Chernobog, by the way. You can't just land in place. It doesn't reset your cooldowns. Chernobog down. Oh my gosh, the Wheelix should die. They should just insta-kill us, Wheelix. They're scared. Naja's here now. Okay. He's just dying. He's just dying. The mechanics. What am I watching? There's so many missed abilities from everybody. Oh, he's dead. No beat or no stun. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Janice has blink too. Janice blink, Cupid blink, Naja blink. Tsukiyomi 1v2ing, boys. Sugiyo. All right, we're riding along with the Sugi, dude. We're riding along with him. The Cupid's having a good game, but I don't know. We'll ride along between the Suki and the Cupid, and maybe the Janice. Looks like Red's gonna do fire for free here. Oh shoot! Red team security inted. He dashed in, not even into the wall. So he's dead. I'm waiting for late game Cupid. I'm waiting for late game Tsukiyomi. The Cupid has blink and the Tsukiyomi has mostly damage items built. He's got a brawlers. He's going another Fizz-D items here, which is surprising. He's not going a hybrid item like Stone of Binding or something. Junglers look rough. Oh, he looks okay. Naja looks rough. The Bacchus looks rough. The hell, I don't know. The hell doesn't look bad. I just can't really tell the hell. The Chernobog, or not, yeah, the Chernobog looking rough. The Cthulhu looking rough. CERN looking kind of rough now. Is having a sleeper game? I don't know, man.
Hell is my new favorite thing to watch.
It's not far behind in damage, but Wheelix is actually getting up there on damage. He's been doing a lot in team fights. Maybe we don't count out the Wheelix yet. I hate that he went Transcendence Jotuns though. I absolutely hate it. So bad. Or it's not so bad. Like I hated that one so much. Another pick on Chernobog. I was hoping the big things would happen with Cherno mid. It's easier to pick who shouldn't go through. I mean, that's the process of elimination, right? We're 20 minutes in. There's a lot to learn in late game team fights, and positioning and ability usage. Wait, what? Axing the 2 for heals. If he was getting value out of the 2, then that's fine. His positioning and grouping on Cupid is super clean though. Like he's just roaming around with his team. He can't land an auto for shit though. Okay. There's no shot this is Diamond Cupid. Alright, maybe you were right. Maybe CERN is a sleeper. Maybe CERN is the sleeper because he's playing aggro and hitting his autos. Cupid kind of just relied on the bombs. So this late game from Cupid might be bad. Tsukiyomi ults to get out. Red team was looking like the controllers here. Starting to Wheelix. Big boy games. I mean, most people in high elo masters and stuff as ADC mains do not really miss autos. Like being out of range or pre-throwing autos and stuff is not missing autos. I'm talking about when someone's right in front of you. Most people don't miss many autos. If people aren't even looking at you like that Cupid where they were just walking in front of him and he misses 5-6 autos like that, I have very low expectations. No.
Great content, keep all up the good shit.
Thank you, Echo Blade. Ideally, we could just look at KDAs and damage and be like, oh, this person's stomping. We can't do that here. The Cupid's KDA is really good, but he's not stomping. He's been behind the whole game. He's 2 levels behind. He's definitely not the Elo, like an Elo Hell player to me. The Janus is up there. CERN is up there. Wheelix is up there. Those are and the Tsukiyomi. I'm looking at Janus Tsukiyomi on red and a Wheelix CERN on blue. I figured Tsukiyomi would be doing more, but he's not doing a whole lot. Yeah, like his awareness and positioning is really bad. Look at the CERN positioning is good behind his front line again. He's not fully committing to this. He's waiting for it to play out, I think. That's looking rough too. I feel like the CERN should be popping off here though. He's just throwing his 2s out. It's a 1k gold lead. Right along with him for a second. What the fuck? being pulled by Cupid, Pyro. I like seeing people go for more objectives. It's just they're so sloppy and there's no commitment. Pyro dies so fast. Cern's back. Janice going in, Cern going in. Oh my gosh. What? Is she just dead? This is so sloppy. Janice dead. Cern's not even in this fight. What is happening, dude? Every time I say someone's maybe the one we need to watch, they just don't do. They do the weirdest stuff. The Cern's scared, and somehow his team is popping off. Hold on, let me check these player damage. Yeah, the Wheelix is having a fatty game, even though his KDA doesn't show it. He's just committed, but then we saw him make a really bad play. What? Am I watching? Cern might be actually asleep. I don't know about sleeper. This is gold, man. This is gold. They're doing fire right now. Pyro, sorry. The FG has 2 kills this game, basically. Shit's going nuts.
Feeding uncertainty.
You can be on anywhere to play in these games. You don't have to be East Coast, but you'll be on East Coast servers. These team comps are really bad. Red has grouped better the whole game though. They haven't played the groupings better, but they've grouped better, if that makes sense. They're doing gold. This is a great call because they saw everybody on the other side of the map. Red not doing fire right here is questionable. You go for a solo gank and don't see anybody counter rotating, they're gonna do the gold and you need to pull fire instantly. Not now. This is late. All right, blue. We'll follow on with Janice for this team fight. Janice should be the fire secure, and he also taking a lot of damage, man. What's the Wheelix doing? A Wheelix just ignored the dude. He didn't even secure it. He's dead. Cern gets a free kill with the loop-de-loop. Ghosty Blue kind of popping off. This Cern is just dead, bro. Ghosty Blue doing the damn thing right now. Okay, a Wheelix walking right past the Janice, who was low as hell, blows my mind. Janice not securing, being out of position, blows my mind. I think Tsukiyomi's our guy too. He's had the cleaner game. He's done a couple things, but the fact that he picked Tsukiyomi solo got me questioning his motives in the first place, dude. Unless he's not a solo lane player, he might be a jungler who plays a lot of Tsukiyomi. That's what I'll pull up his stats real quick. Because like I said, these aren't, everyone didn't get their role here. Ghosty Blue is a jungler, I think. He plays Hachi, ADC, he plays Sobek support, he plays Susano jungle. A lot. Yeah, he's a jungler. He's 100% a jungler. That's why. He is not a soul laner. He has no warriors played at all. He's not full damage. He's got 2 or 3 defensive items. He got weird defensive items. Breastplate, Shoguns. For him to be having a good game as a non-jungler is telling. Or as a jungler playing non-jungle. Yeah, these elo help players play the look at this whole everyone in this game, right? Are they paused? I hope. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Cthulhu. Why are you playing Cthulhu? WheelX is a harder jungler, not hard, but harder. Chernobog, I think he's an ADC player, so he played at mid, so I can't really fault him. But the Cthulhu, weird. Let me go to the other side. Tsukiyomi, not that good and more complex. Naja, for a low level player, can be very difficult. Janice, for a low level player, can be difficult. Cupid, I like Cupid. I think Cupid's pretty basic, but he's being exploited here, and it's the fact that he can't hit autos. So maybe he should just stick to ability hunters. I don't think anyone in this game is technically elo held up, but Ghosty Blue has looked good, and he's playing an all role. So if he continues and doesn't do any weird stuff, I think he's the one that will throw into an elo hell match. When I say WheelX is harder, I mean, if you watch this guy playing the game, you get locked down really easily if you aren't using your mechanics perfectly. If you aren't 2ing the right times, if you aren't hitting knockups, and hitting knockups isn't... People are like, oh yeah, WheelX, I just get knockups. No, you don't. We're watching this guy. This guy's barely got any knockups. In these late game team fights, he's irrelevant. He just dies. He just falls over. WheelX is a hard god to play in late game team fights. Is a pub stomp early. So she looks good when she's having a good game, looks bad when she's having a bad game, and then almost always doesn't look good in that game. Anyone look below gold? Not really. It's kind of like what I expected out of gold players. Bacchus done some really questionable stuff, and Naja's missed a lot of abilities. Yeah, like see, Bacchus just getting picked. Like why he jumped forward into nothing. Red team as a whole, though, like I've been saying this whole game, they're grouping better and playing around their teammates better. I'm interested in who everyone in that match thinks was the best player. Or were the best players from playing the game. If you were in that match right there, you were one of those 10 players, who did you like feeling you guys have to play against them? Who felt like the better player in that match to you? All right, what I'm gonna do, I gotta ask, Crush and Ghosty, do you guys play, what roles do you guys usually play? Because for me, the Tsukiyomi was the cleanest throughout the whole match, and I'm pretty sure he's playing an off role. Janice, I don't know if he's playing an off role. He looked his early game looked kind of bad. He got really lucky. He had bad pathing. He just walked in the jungle and walked into WheelX, almost died because of it. Should have died. The WheelX didn't auto attack cancel perfectly. WheelX did some really questionable mechanical stuff. Naja missed way too much. Cupid couldn't land an auto. Hell was hard to tell, but since you were playing Hell, I kind of expected more out of you. You definitely didn't play bad, but I expected way more because you can pretty much control a game on Hell. Cupid didn't shit on them though. The Cupid had over rotations, got out farmed, got out leveled by 3 levels just off pure farm. He had 3 kills, 2-0 and 1, and the Cern had no kills and a 2 level lead. Like how the Cupid yelled, all caps, Cupid literally shit on them. No, he did not. It just shows where your understanding of the game is. Didn't think you missed that many autos. I was watching you, like I was on you POV, and they were walking in front of you, and you're just missing everything. You hit most of your bombs early, but you definitely got out leveled by 3 levels. KDA doesn't matter in Smite, my guy.